Well, it's almost a year later. Survivors of the Marshalltown fire remain homeless. And as they continue to be housed in temporary structures across the city, Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda says the victims will be honored. Meanwhile, the inquiry report into the fire has been handed over to the Premier Panyaza Lesufi. Now, Nomzamo Sibisi is with the Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa, or SERI, and she joins me now to discuss this and exactly what the mayor means when he says victims will be honored with housing. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Nomzamo. It's great to have you with us. First of all, a very big promise made by the mayor saying that housing will be provided for these victims of that fire. As to a timeline and as to what exactly the plan is the other question, I guess. But what do you want to happen right now?
Good morning. As you point out, tomorrow we expect the report that comes of part one of the Usindiso inquiry. And in that inquiry, SERI and the Inner City Federation have made a recommendation regarding the victims. Firstly, requesting that the state takes steps to make sure that it actually identifies all the victims and that there is support provided to all of the victims, and including housing support. Unfortunately, at this point, we know that the city has provided housing assistance, even the assistance that you mentioned earlier, which has been inadequate, to under 50 households who were part of the Usindiso building, who live in the Usindiso building. We know that close to 250 households live in that building, so over 200 have not been accounted for at all. So our hope would be that the city, in the steps of identifying the victims of the Usindiso fire, would identify those who have passed away, identify those who were injured, and identify those who became homeless,